this is the Galaxy Z Fold 6, and we're going to see if you need to buy a Z Fold 7 over this one. Let's get into it.
So this phone has a very Samsung design. Triple camera setup on the back, feels very good, has the cover screen, but you can put a case in the middle. You don't put a case on it to cover it. It felt very good when I was holding it. They have that Samsung engraved in the hinge. The newer one is way slimmer and this one is way thicker than a regular phone, but still it feels very good. It's Samsung's build, so yeah, feels very good. That's the build quality and design of this phone. Moving on. Yeah, so the phone has a 6.3-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED 120Hz screen on the cover. It feels very good. It has 410 ppi, but it has a 22:9 aspect ratio, which is smaller than an average phone. Of course, they face that on the Z Fold 7, but if you're holding it in person, the Z Fold 6 doesn't feel that much apart from the Fold 7. It feels more like a smaller phone, like maybe an iPhone mini or something, but with a little bit closer screen. It's not like very bad. It's a little bit difficult to type on if you are coming from a regular phone, but it doesn't feel that much different when you're like opening videos and watching it and all those things. So the only trade-off with the smaller screen is with the typing experience. But aside that, it feels good. You can scroll on Instagram, you can open up. Yeah, it feels like a regular phone with just a little bit closer cover screen. On the inner screen, you are getting a 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED 2x AMOLED LTPO with 120 Hz. Again, feels very good. You're getting 374 pixels per inch, and it also feels very good on the cover, on the inner screen. I mean, that's the main selling point of this phone, so it felt very good. It has an under display selfie camera, but we'll get into cameras soon, so get ready, stay tuned for that. It feels very good. The crease is there, but you don't really feel the crease when I was holding it. When I was touching it, I tried to really get close to the crease, but I didn't really feel the crease. I mean, when you are typing, you might feel it, but you can use the split keyboard anyway and type and you not feel anything. So that's it. It feels very good. Yeah, that's it about the displays. Moving on. Let's go. Yeah, so we are getting Android 15 and One UI 7. This phone launched with One UI 6, I believe, but it has One UI 7 as of the time of recording. It's get One UI 8 very soon, so let's get ready for that. I mean, I think you can get the One UI 8 beta version right now. It looks very good with One UI 7. I mean, you're getting all these skins. There's this new oh god. There's this new liquid glass theme on the software which you can get with theme park, getting the liquid glass icon pack and then making everything look like liquid glass, and it applies to folders too, and it looks very good to me. I mean, we are copying but we are making it look very good, and we're not copying like that from Apple. So, yeah. One UI 7 is very fast. Opening apps and closing apps is very smooth. I mean, the edge panel feature and all of these things are very good. It has that dock on the screen, so when you open one app, you see the dock there. You can move the up and then use split screen and all that. So it's very cool with One UI 7 with Android 15, and I'm not sure of the years where it's going to get software updates. I'll leave it on the screen. I want to say 7, but I'm not really sure about that, so I'll leave it on the screen. And yeah, that's it. It feels very good and very smooth. One UI 7 and Android 15. So the time for it. Let's move on. Yes, you are getting 3 cameras on the back. The first camera is a 50 megapixel main camera, then a 10 megapixel camera, and a 12 megapixel camera. I don't want to go into full details on that, I'll just leave it on the screen. You're also getting a 10 megapixel inner display selfie camera, which they should just get rid of. I mean, it looks very bad right now. It looks a little bit good on the Z Fold 7, but I still don't see why it should still be there, because a lot of people will just use the main cameras with cover screen preview to take a really good looking selfie. So Z Fold needs, like, Samsung should just remove it, but it's still there anyway. You're getting another 10 megapixel camera on the cover screen, which looks way better than the one in the inner screen, but I also don't see why that one too should be there, but like, Well, it makes sense if your phone is like that and you need a quick selfie to do something. It makes sense though, but you're having 5 cameras on this phone. So, like I was saying earlier, the cover screen preview looks very, very good when I'm taking a picture. I mean, it looks very nice. The cameras have rich colors and all that. I mean, it's the Samsung phone, so like that's basically everything about cameras. Let's move on. So now I've talked about all the main actual features. If you care about specs and things like that, you can check my full review of the Z Fold 6. You can see it in the card up there. But this phone feels really good to hold. I mean, when I saw the Z Fold 7, I was like, damn, this phone is wow. But I still touch the Z Fold 6 this day, and I'm like, do you really need to switch? If you have the money, you should do. If you have the phone, you can use Samsung's trading deals to get a new one. But if you have a Z Fold 4, for example, okay, Z Fold 3, for example, and you want to switch, okay, a Z Fold 2, Z Fold 2. In fact, a Z Flip, and you want to switch, you should try the Z Fold 6 because the Z Fold 6 feels very good. It feels premium. It has the smaller screen, cover screen, and all that, but it doesn't feel cheap. It's Samsung. The phone is what $1,900. Now the price is down due to being kind of old and all that. It feels new. This day with a case on it, you are going to use this thing for a very, very long time. But if you have the money and the time, you wait for July 25th and you get the Z Fold 7. You should get the Z Fold 7. This phone is now in a very, very niche space. For those that really care about foldables, I mean, there are way much better options over there, but they are all kind of Chinese options, and I don't really want you to get into that. The new Z Fold 7 is cool, but it's very expensive. That's why I'm saying you should try the Z Fold 6 over the Z Fold 5. And yeah, that is it. It felt very good when I was holding it. I was kind of shocked when I was holding it. It will still feel thick in your pocket, but I think the smaller cover screen covers for that, because if you had a wider cover screen and it felt that thick, 12.1 millimeters, it would have felt very bulky, like it shouldn't be your pocket. But because of how small it is, it feels more like an AirPod case. If you go what I mean, but stretched out, it will fit into your pocket. It feels good. So yeah, why not? Get the Z Fold 6, try it out, and tell me what you think in the comment section. I might make a full video of the Z Fold 7, but let's see. So that's it. See you next time, my German.